Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the amazing epic story and awesome zone playthrough that Turbine has crafted for the new Helm's Deep expansion that just came out real recently. And when we last left off, Eowyn was doing an extreme amount of warmongering, weren't you, Eowyn? I was most certainly, because I think we should go to Helm's Deep. Oh wait, no, never mind, no one came up with that, because we're all terrible tacticians.
All the people of Rohan will need to stand if the kingdom is to survive.
Alright, Gandalf. All the people of Rohan will need to stand if the kingdom of Rohan is to survive. But the king must do it first. Yes, wise words, words to live by.
The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of his hall.
The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of his hall and look over his city. Speak to the king and see if he is willing to do this, Andang. For if he could simply see his city, imagine what might happen.
I am ready to look out upon my city with unclouded eyes.
I am ready to look out upon my city with unclouded eyes, Andang. Free from the shroud of Grima's whispers. Will you walk with me as well? Of course, I wouldn't miss this moment for anything. Of course, I could be preparing a strategy for us to go to Helm's Deep, but you know, why not? Let's walk outside, get some fresh air, you know. Maybe dance around a bit, sing a few songs, have a party maybe. Talk to some elves, invite them over for dinner maybe. Maybe then they'd join us at Helm's Deep, you never know. It'd be a fantastic time, I'm sure. Everyone would be happy, except for me, because no one would listen to my Helm's Deep plan. Anyway, what's the worst that could happen? Going outside, looking over the city, you know, it's not like some peasant unhappy with the rule that wouldn't really know that you had been fixed comes up and murders you. I mean, that could happen. There's lots of things that could happen, really. But thankfully Gandalf's here, so I think it'll be all alright. We hope, anyway.
Theoden King has
that was a
stepped
long
beyond his
screen.
hall to look upon the kingdom. What will he see, I wonder? And will it move him to strike down the evils arrayed against his people?
Yes, I think that's Horn narrating. Very nice narration by Horn. Andang! I'm so glad to see you again. So glad that I put a quest ring above my head, because I really want to talk to you. Theoden King has gone ahead with Gandalf, Andang. Do you think he has forgiven us? I know in my heart we returned for the good of the kingdom, but it is a serious crime to disobey the word of the king. I guess that makes us criminals. It's so exciting. As a minstrel, I've never had so much excitement in all my years. My heart is aflutter, friend.
We returned in time, but should we have returned at all?
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have returned it all. That's a good question. Glywine still believes we will be punished, but my mind is not troubled. We return to Theoden at the right moment, for forgiveness. Was Gandalf not sent away with equal force? And yet now he has the ear of the king, and speaks wisdom to him. It's almost as if I missed a cutscene somewhere and Gandalf transformed and Theoden's normal now. Anyway, we returned without the insight of the wizard. But we bring something valuable all the same. Warning of Saruman's reach and power. That warning, too, has value to the king, and when he chooses his course, he will weigh what we have to say alongside the words of his advisors, but not Grima. That guy's terrible.
That is what matters now.
Indeed, that is what matters. Aragorn! So good to see you again. Now, we will hear the commands of Theoden, and learn if we have truly come to him in time. Rohan stands at a crossroads, and it is up to her king to choose her. Rohan's a her. Okay. Her king to choose the correct course. We will help him choose aright, to the sorrow of Saruman. It is not magic that Gandalf uses to cure Theoden of hurts that Saruman and his agent Grima have wrought, no. Our wise friend seeks to cure Theoden with words of friendship and hope. Already I see it working.
I place my trust in Gandalf. He has never failed that trust.
Yes, Gandalf has never failed us except for when he died. Alright. The air's fresh and clean, Andang, and the tall grasses sway in the breeze. From here we can look out over the fields of Rohan. Save how the sunlight dances upon that see how that sunlight dances upon that distant river. It has been some days since Theoden beheld his own lands, I warrant. Grima gave him report of them, but always in such a way as to advance his own ends, and those of Saruman, his master.
You speak of a secret hope, Gandalf, but my heart is heavy.
Yes, heavy heart.
Alas for Boromir of Gondor. Alas for my own son.
You told him about
Theoden.
Boromir, that's probably not a good
The young
idea,
and
really.
strong perish, while the old linger on. It is a cruel turn.
Indeed.
Your strength is not gone, my friend.
Oh,
It lacks only your sword to return in full force.
indeed, give him his sword. It'd be
Where
great.
is Herogrim? Grima took it to keep it safe.
Did he now?
Where might he have stowed it?
I don't know, it's almost as if I have it.
Take
Oh,
this
or
blade,
he has
my
it.
lord. It was
Where did he
always
come from?
yours to command.
He just popped up. That's fancy. I wish I was a king. Just everyone. Whoa, you are a swordsman, man.
Rise, riders
Look at
of
that.
Theoden.
Oh, yes, the horns. Command us, my
We
lord.
must stamp out the threat of Saruman.
Indeed.
Hama, bring Grima before me. It is time he redeemed his treachery.
Indeed. Bring Grima forth. Kill him. Kill him.
But you, my guests,
Just
deserve the
disappear, it's
hospitality
fine.
of my house. I have been a poor host.
Yes, you have, really.
No, Theoden King.
Oh,
The men of Rohan
never mind.
must ride today.
been a great
We
host.
will ride with them.
Yes!
Oh,
You will be welcome,
that's a great Gimli voice.
Aragorn, as will your friends.
That's
Be not
fantastic.
overconfident, Theoden King. Isengard is strong, and other perils there are also.
Wise
After we have
words.
gone, you must not delay. Lead the rest of your people to the hold of Dunharrow.
My people will go to Dunharrow, but I will not bring them there. I
Plot
will
twist.
ride to war,
Oh.
to fall in the front of the battle, if that is the need.
The Lord of the Mark will ride.
Oh, that's
Who then
awesome.
will lead your people to safety?
Wise words, Gandalf. Who will
I
lead
will
them?
think on that before I go.
Oh, you don't even have a plan.
Comes my
Well,
counselor.
that's great. Oh,
My
Grima.
lord, you should come in from the hot sun. Your meat is nearly ready.
Yes, your
Can
meat is
others
nearly
not
ready.
deal with these troublesome guests? Let Grima send them away.
Really, you're still trying to win him over.
No, Grima. I will ride to war as I should have done long ago.
Yes.
You will ride with me.
Ooh, ride with him, Grima. Oh, I get to... You get to talk to me now. I remember your treachery. You're a thief! A thief! A thief. Grima's eyes dark back and forth between face to face, seizing up the assemblage. My lord! Can you not see what this wizard and his ragged band seek to achieve? They do not care for your health as I do, or your safety as I do, and seek to lead you into danger. That is what they seek. Your death would grieve them little, but there are those close to you who would mourn even the smallest hurt on your person. Listen to Grima and come back inside. Oh, listen to Grima and come back inside. Abandon the madness. I didn't realize I was talking in third person, so I used a different voice. These cruel ones have instilled in your mind. Let me send them away. Speak not of war. There is a young man's endeavour, and you have ruled the mark for many seasons. You're very old, you really are. You shouldn't be out in the cold even. Will you not listen to your faithful Grima, third person again? Send me not away.
But I do not send you away, Grima.
Oh, he doesn't send you away. Well, that's fantastic.
I ask you to ride at my side and thereby prove your faith.
Yes, that'd be great.
Will you do this?
Will you do this, Grima?
A lord of the house
That was
of
a long
Aelwyn
pause.
may have the stomach for war, but I am only a humble servant.
Oh yes, I'm only a humble
Let me
servant.
stay behind, a faithful steward to keep your hall until your return.
That's a terrible idea. Ooh, the choice between the traitor. Wait, I'm not a traitor. That was completely out of character. And Hammer. Who shall I choose? What do you think, Gimli the dwarf? Okay, silent, because he still doesn't know what voice to use. Alright. Yes, talk to me. Grima hisses at you, as has become custom. His eyes narrowed unpleasantly. Do not disrupt my lord more than you have already, thief. He is weary, and needs his rest. Only when you and your earsome friends leave his lands will he be once again at peace. Do you really believe that, dude? Of course I do. Do you hear how desperately he wishes to be reviled, to be relieved of this charge? If that plea does not excuse Grima from war, I can think of no other that will. I will not trust him to carry a sack of grain into the mountains, for fear he would steal either the sack or its contents, whichever he thought would desire more. My uncle is no fool. He will not humour this terrible request. Gandalf, you are wise. Tell us what you think. Enough! Grima succeeds again. If not at his truest goal, then still at one of value to his master. For Saruman is his master, and every hour we delay plays into his hands. We cannot spare no more time on him.
He is not a man, but a snake.
Indeed.
You cannot bring it safely along, nor can you leave it behind.
Wise
Give him
words.
a horse, and judge him by the choice he makes, whether to ally with you or with Saruman, his master.
What will you do, Grima? Look around, yes. Oh, right.
No, do not harm him.
You're not gonna I could totally run him
Mercy
down.
is now ended. If I see him again, it will not go well with Grima. I go
Death.
forth to battle. It is like to be my last riding.
Aw.
Theoden, my heir, is slain. Who shall I leave behind to rule in my stead?
Pick me! Pick me! I can rule! I'll be great. Trust me. A new era with
Is there
Andang.
no man?
I'm already a Thane.
In whom
I'm a
do my
Thane. No,
people
me!
trust?
Me! You can pick me! Really?
Just in the house
I'll-
of Earl.
Oh.
But Eomer is the last of that house, and I need his sword arm.
Indeed.
He cannot be spared.
Yes. That's crazy
I
talk.
did not name Eomer, nor is he the last.
Ooh. Plot twist.
There is his sister Eowyn also, fearless and true of heart. All love her.
You should really know
May
about
early be
Eowyn, really.
Erlingus while we are gone.
You speak wisdom, Hammer.
I suppose so.
So it shall be. Eowyn will rule the people in my stead and lead them to Dunharrow and safety.
I did not
I
support
ask
this
that
decision.
You and your friends help her with this burden.
Oh yes, I'll help her. You know, I'm a Thane. I could totally do this, but no. I have long known there was still strength in his hand, and in this land, that's what's printed on the page, and in its king. Theoden's decisions on this day are not a surprise to me, and they should not have been surprising to you either, and dang you fool. Alright. Very exciting. Grima is a traitor and no longer part of Rohan and will not see the mercy of the king, and we're getting ready to ride out, and Eowyn is getting ready to lead the people off to safety. So lots of things going on right now here in LOTRO.
There is strength in Theoden, and that strength will flow into his people.
There is strength in Theoden, and that strength will flow into the will of his people. If its king is strong, so will be the kingdom. Gladly, I will ride to Isengard with Theoden and his men, there to demand Saruman cast down his staff. Friends of mine were endangered by command of that wizard, and I have a debt to repay on that score. Very good. Alright, let's talk to you next.
I have been given my freedom, and now I ride to war with my king.
I have been given my freedom once again, and now I am to ride to war with my king. It is a far better day into which I walk than the one I left. We will show Saruman that Rohan is strong. For too long has his doing been done as he will, but now we will remind him that this land is not his to despoil. My road leads west with the king, but he has asked you to assist Eowyn at Edoras. I am certain there will be no lack of deeds that will need doing. But if you have an opportunity, perhaps you will see how fares Aldburg in the Eastfold. The town is my home, and it was a former capital of Rohan, if you want to know history, and it would be a comfort in my mind to know that you have kept an eye on it. There is no hurry, aside from the fact that there's war at every moment, and you should probably be in a hurry. Assist Eowyn with her preparations here first. But keep Aldburg in mind while I am away, if you would, Andang. Fair enough.
It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people.
It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people. Saruman's greatest ally for these past few months has been the inaction of Theoden, sown by the whisperings of Wormtongue. How many orcs were given free passage across the fields of Rohan? Even one would be too many, and it has been much more than a single orc. I do not say that Theoden rides to victory. It is good that he comes forth, but the armies of Saruman are vast, and I do not know if the Rohirrim can meet them on the field. Helm's Deep! We could all go there. It'd be great. Everyone would live. The end. But no, the king has another plan.
For too long have I stayed beneath the roof of my hall.
For too long have I stayed beneath the roof of my own hall, Andang. No more will I delay. I will ride forth to Isengard with my warriors, for I am king, and we will remind Saruman that the Rohirrim still live. My sister-daughter, it's a weird hyphenated word, Eowyn, will chafe at my command that she remains behind, and make the people ready to leave for Edoras. I know. But she will carry out my wish. Speak to her outside the Golden Hall, and lend her what aid you may in this quest. Alright. Now time to aid Eowyn. I have to say they did such a fantastic job putting together this hall. It's very, very impressive. Alright. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode of this playthrough through the Helm's Deep expansion. When we return, we will talk with Eowyn and learn of what must be done to protect the city of Edoras from the impending doom of Saruman. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon for the next episode. Till then, take care. PVMP and subscribe.